I'm Gia Ransome, and this is behind the song about my debut single, Boots. Boots I wrote when I was living in London. I just moved there to pursue music, and this is a UK series, so I'm sure you all know how expensive London is, and I didn't have the savings to manage it. So I was working this awful 12-hour a day cafe job, and then trying to go out to gigs every night to meet people. And I didn't have the money to get an electric guitar, so I picked up this job putting posters up around town to try and save up to get a new guitar, which I mentioned when I was putting a poster up in this record store in Hackney. And then the guy from the record store was like, "Oh, you need a guitar? I've got a spare." So it turned out he had this really beautiful 1960s Silvertone guitar that he just lent to me, even though he didn't know me. He had two of them, so he just kept one and lent me the other. I ended up playing around with some riffs on it, and that's how I kind of came up with the riff for Boots. Really about frustration of being in a new city without a safety net. All the roadblocks that came up were just small things if you are at home, but when you're in a new place, they just really get in the way of life. Like, I had this pair of boots that broke, that I wore everywhere, and the heel was falling off, but I just couldn't afford to replace them. So I was getting around in broken shoes, and my phone broke, so I didn't have maps, and I just kept getting lost everywhere and late to work and things like that. So once I came up with the riff, the song kind of just wrote itself. The way we recorded Boots was really DIY because I didn't have a budget to do it. Studio time is expensive. So we just recorded in my bedroom and in a friend's bedroom for drums, and then another friend's bedroom for guitar. I'm really lucky that my guitarist Ethan is a great recording engineer and mixing engineer. So he set up all the mics and found ways to make it sound awesome, and we tried our best to make it sound not like it was recorded in a bedroom. And he's done such an awesome job on the mix because he did it all himself. So that was super fortunate. I don't think Boots would sound like it does now at all without him and without the awesome band I'm working with.